Hey there Unity enthusiasts, welcome back to our channel. In our last tutorial, we delved into the world of raycasting in Unity, and I hope you found that both insightful and engaging. Today, we're building upon that knowledge. We'll be bringing our game characters to life by making them move to the exact point where we click. This feature is a game changer for creating interactive and immersive gameplay. But before we jump into the code and game design, I want to remind you about the fantastic bundle we mentioned previously. For just $23, you can unlock a world of potential for your game development project. You will save up to 95% on this bundle, which is an incredible deal. It includes a variety of assets that we're actually using in our tutorials, including today's. These assets are not only high quality but also versatile, fitting perfectly into a range of game genres. Remember, these are the same assets we've been using to demonstrate techniques like raycasting and will be utilizing in today's tutorial as well. They're perfect for any developer looking to create visually stunning and mechanically rich 3D games. Now, let's get our hands on Unity and start bringing our characters to life. We'll be using raycasting to detect where we click and then command our character to move to that location. It's going to be an exciting and informative session, so let's dive right in. Let's break down our objective for this tutorial. Our focus is on the player character, who needs to navigate from their current position, point A, to a new destination, point B. Point B represents the location where we click on the terrain in our game. Our approach involves utilizing raycasting from the camera's perspective. Imagine the camera positioned above, observing the player. When we click on the screen, a ray will cast from the camera through the screen, pinpointing the exact location of the click on the terrain. Once we've identified this point, the next step is to communicate this information to the player. More specifically, we need to relay this data to the player's NavMesh agent component. The goal here is to instruct the NavMesh agent to recognize this identified point as the new target destination and navigate the player towards it. To achieve this, we'll be crafting a new method, perhaps named MoveToClick. Within this method, we'll encapsulate the logic needed to determine if our ray successfully hits a point on the terrain, and if so, ascertain the precise hit location. This information will then be used to direct the player's movement to the desired destination. Now let's apply what we've discussed in the slide. Let's open up the Mover class. And in here, we need to clean up. So let's remove the last ray. We won't use the debug draw line again, as well as this part here. Okay, so we ended up with an update function where we check if the mouse was pressed. In here, like we discussed, let's create a method called MoveToClick. And let's create that. Will be of return type void MoveToClick. It won't take any parameters. And in here, we need to do a ray. So create a ray like before. So screen point to ray. We will get the input mouse position. And now let's create a raycast hit. And we need to check the physics of this raycast. So we can do that by creating a bool value. Let's call it hasHit. And check the physics for this raycast. So we pass in the ray as well as a hit out. And now we can say if something was hit, then we can set the agent destination. So agent.setDestination to wherever this hit is. So hit.point. Let's remove on line 15 the agent.setDestination because we don't want to move it to the target anymore. And let's save and go back into Unity. So let it compile. hit play. Let's go to the game. So now if we click here, we see that our player is moving to where I clicked. Then let's click here. And you can basically set this capsule wherever the camera can see. So I'm going to put it somewhere here where it's further away. So as you can see, the capsule is going that-wards. As you can see, there was nothing complicated. Everything was just getting the raycast, getting the physics, see where it hit, and set the destination for the agent to go there. And there you have it, folks. We successfully implemented the MoveToClick method in our game. This method is the key to bringing dynamic player movement into our Unity project. Today, we not only achieved our goal of having the player move to the point where we click, but also refactored our code to enhance its efficiency and readability. With the MoveToClick method in action, our player now smoothly navigates across the terrain, heading precisely to our designated points. This adds a whole new level of interactivity and realism to our game environment. But we're not stopping here. In our next video, we're going to add another exciting feature to our game, a camera that follows the player. This will give our game a more immersive and professional feel, keeping our player always in focus and enhancing the overall gaming experience. Before you go, don't forget to check out the amazing bundle we mentioned earlier. You can find the link in the description. This bundle is a fantastic resource for any game developer, filled with assets that can take your game to the next level. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Unity development content. Your support helps us keep producing these tutorials and sharing our game development journey with you. Until next time, keep coding, keep creating, and most importantly, keep having fun with Unity. I'll see you in the next video where we bring our game's camera to life.